Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in for another 2022 WRX video. We just hit our 1,000 miles, so you gotta know what we're gonna be doing. Let's go to the bench and I'll show you what we're gonna be putting in the car. So here we have our first oil change kit. We are going to be using a Motul X Clean EFE. This is a Dexos 2 Motul 530. I know the car does recommend a 0W20, but it is pretty hot down here. Switching to a 530 really isn't gonna affect the motor or the longevity. It is gonna run great with this oil. I do have an original filter, and then just as a bonus, we are going to be putting in a fumoto drain valve. I'll have a link of this in the description. I did get this from Import Image Racing. I did message them and ask them which one to get, so they were awesome customer service. Sent this over to me in a link so I could purchase it. So let's get under the car and let's get this oil change done. Obviously, before we go under, let's loosen the cap a little bit. Make sure the oil drains a little bit better. Just leave it like that. The actual drain plug is like angled towards the driver's side. So like I said, I just have the passenger side jacked up. Will help it drain a little bit better. Got my drain pan right here. So make sure you grab your 17 mil wrench. Let's take it off. All right, so the last clip you guys just saw, we were draining the oil. Obviously, you can see the car is pushed out a little bit. Car's on the ground. The car still has no oil in it. We didn't start it or anything. That was the messiest oil change I've ever done or ever witnessed. So definitely a design flaw on this one that I just picked up. The oil just hit this and just splashed everywhere. Maybe a quart went into there. Obviously, I had this thing open so it wouldn't like bubble up or anything, but literally it didn't drain like at all and just went all over the floor. So 20 minutes later, we have it cleaned up, but it looks pretty good now. Let's get the car jacked up again. And I did put the OEM drain bolt back in just to stop it for a sec. And let's get this fumoto valve put in, add some oil. Let's go. All right, so we're back under the car. Drain plug is out. Let's thread in our fumoto. Make sure you have the washer on there. This is tough with one hand. All right, guys, well, just confirming the fumoto valve does not work on this car. It is threaded on. Can't pull off, but you can't tighten it because it does hit the turbo manifold. So no fumoto valve for this car. Let's get the OEM drain plug and let's get that put back in. All right, so I thought I clicked play, but we just added oil. We just swapped the filter out. We did wipe the mounting plate clean and then just lube up the O-ring before we put it on and tighten this up. So let's get our first started. All right, everything looks good. No leaks, no nothing. So we're all set. Oil change is done. Filter change as well. You can see how beat I am just from cleaning up that oil. That was like the craziest mess I've ever done, but we got it all cleaned up. Everything's done. The fumoto valve didn't fit. That was a little bummer. I will send a message to Import Image Racing just to let them know that this part number does not work, and I'll work with them to see if there's another fumoto valve that will work. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more 2022 WRX content. We hit 1,000 miles, so we're about to start getting some mods once they start coming out. Stay tuned. Let's get it.